Shalom. First and foremost, I like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word, love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shot there from the Chicago camp coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And got another video with this brother, and he's talking about the migrant situation. But he says something that kind of stood out. And once you have a chance to view this video, I'm going to point it out and then get some scripture. So let's let this video play.
Of what's going on in Florida with a lot of construction workers going on strike. And it's to protest SB 1718 because of E-Verify. A lot of them won't be able to work because a lot of them are undocumented. And you got to realize these videos of construction sites empty are amazing because this bill just passed a few days ago. And that's how fast the information moved around the undocumented community and the immigrant community that we mobilized. And this is where, like, I'm talking to white people, U.S. citizens. They think undocumented people are stupid. They really do. They think we haven't figured out our issues because we're too stupid to know what's going on. That's not the case. We're very politically savvy. We have to be because our life depends on it. When I call my undocumented mother and we talk about political issues, those conversations are nuanced. It's not like white people, like red team, blue team, my team, your team. With us, it's like which team is gonna fuck us less or more. So we are very aware of what's going on. My grandmother died at 88 years old, only had a second grade education from the Dominican Republic in 1932, so that's saying a lot. And the woman passed away knowing about geopolitical strategies between Ukraine and Russia. If these states think that they can just keep passing laws to hurt us and we're just gonna stand by and take it, they are sadly mistaken. We know what you're doing in our home countries, we know what you're doing here, and we'll move again if we have to. All we're looking for is for a moment of rest from all the violence and atrocities, and we will keep moving to keep our families safe if that means having to do it one more time to leave fucking Florida. So I just saw take it. They are sadly mistaken. We know what you're doing, public.
Let me rewind this back to the part where he was talking about the things that bad Uncle Esau is doing. This might be the part.
These states think that they can just keep passing laws to hurt us and we're just going to stand by and take it. They are sadly mistaken. We know what you're doing in our home countries. We know what you're doing here, and we'll move again if we have to.
He said, we know what you're doing to our home countries. We know what you're pretty much doing everywhere. And see, that's part of bad Uncle Esau's curse. Okay. Let's see. Habakkuk 2 and 5. And it says, I'm going to start at 4. Habakkuk 2 and 4. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hail, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And who is this describing? It's bad Uncle Esau. All right, the guy just mentioned it here. We know what you're doing in all of our countries. We know what you're doing to us. And that's been this guy's MO from day one. Okay, he can't sit still. He can't peacefully and comfortably enjoy what he's been given. He has to take everybody's stuff, even his own people's things. And see, this is all part of the curse that the Lord brought upon him. You know, you go to Genesis when it talks about Adam. Let's see, after he killed his brother, the story of Adam and Eve when they gave birth to Cain and Abel. I've got to find it's in here somewhere. Okay, we're going to start at 8 because I want to get why bad Uncle Esau was cursed like this. This is Genesis 4 and 8. It says, and Cain talked with Abel, his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him. And Yahweh said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? He was being a real dickhead. And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. It says, when thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. So that was bad Uncle Esau's curse. Okay. That was part of his curse, that he would be a guy that's a vagabond that just wanders all throughout the earth. And then we just got that Habakkuk. He doesn't keep it at home. Why? Because he's not satisfied. He's a proud man that, as the scripture says, he thinks that he's on the throne as God and he wants to be God. And because he has this horrible complex, he goes around the earth looting, raping, destroying, pillaging, causing all types of chaos and discord. That's this guy's MO. He can't do anything else. All right. And his oppression has been so horrible that it has afflicted Jake to the point where they don't have any type of comfort or rest anywhere, which this guy is about to speak on. And now I have to find his video again. Put it on pause and find it. All right, I found the video. So let's let this brother say the second part that stood out in this video.
Countries, we know what you're doing here, and we'll move again if we have to. All we're looking for is for a moment of rest from all the violence and atrocities, and we will keep moving to keep our families safe if that means having to do it one more time to leave fucking Florida. So I just...
And see, if this brother knew the scripture, he would know that such a thing is impossible. All right. This was all part of the curses on the Israelites. Okay. When you go to Deuteronomy 28 and 68, it tells you, not 28, 68, but at 65, it says, and among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. But Yahweh shall give thee a trembling heart and failing of eyes and sorrow of mind. It says, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life. So we're not going to get any rest here. It's not going to be a cakewalk. We weren't sent into captivity for comfort. Nobody is sent into captivity for comfort. This brother is desiring something that we are not going to get on this side. The only time that we are going to have true peace, rest, and relaxation is when we get in the kingdom. But until then, this is the condition of the battle. Let me read that again. It says, and among these nations thou shalt find no ease. Let me see if I can get some of this in the blue letter. Ease.
Strong's H 7280. Rageh. Rageh.
It says to rest or repose. Be at rest or repose. Settle, quiet, give rest. To give rest, to repose. Let's get the word rest.
Strong's H 4494.
Yeah.
Manoach. Manoach.
Says resting place, state or condition of rest, place, resting place, rest, repose, condition of rest, coming to rest. Like I said, that's not going to happen at all. So until we get delivered, like you said, you in your mind, you like, we just gonna keep on moving and keep on moving and keep on moving. Hey. And for as much time as we got left in this divine script, that's probably what you're gonna be doing. This guy is going to continue to afflict us until his very last moment, until them missiles drop. Until then, you got to wake up not knowing if ICE or the police are going to come catch you. You got to deal with the fact that these folks might be designing more laws in other states that's going to make it difficult for you all to provide work. So on and so forth. That's just the way it is. As I mentioned before, our true rest will only come when we're in the kingdom. You know what? Let me get that, and I can probably close out. Let me put it on pause real quick. This is Isaiah 14. I'm going to start at 1. We all know all of Isaiah 14 is fire, but I'm going to just read a little bit of it, and then we'll close it on out. Isaiah 14:1, it says, for Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. And they shall rule over their oppressors. And it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. So yeah, this is talking about the kingdom. So we're not going to get any rest until we're in the kingdom. And all we have to do is just be patient and hold fast for a little bit longer, because the way these prophecies are going and the way this devil is doing things, hey, we don't got a lot of time left. So just hold fast, brothers and sisters. We almost out of here. We're about to get some rest. So I hope you all were edified. Till the next time, we're going to say shalom.